Jr.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Frazier is there. One pitch, one out. So the base is empty here with one away. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two. Abreu is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Very nice afternoon. High skies and 77 degrees at game time. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Number 13, Manny.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Center fielder on the run. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down. Stepping into the box, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter, Nick.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Nicholas Castellanos sent packing to start out the bottom of the first. DJ LeMahieu comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Machado has it. One pitch is a curveball that misses. Ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Grisham is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. In now, Gleyber Torres. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And the pitch.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
And it's quickly 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses there. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Will Myers.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. In now, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. In the dirt here. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Softly on a line to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Now at the plate, Trent Grisham. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 2-0 now. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. Here's Javier Baez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Myers at second. Grisham at first. 1 gone. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Voit is over and he tucks it away for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Moreland. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. The set and the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go even, and we'll have to leave it there. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, at the ball. Count 1-0.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 1-0 count. Here it is.
That's a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Nobody out, runner on first. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And he fouls this one off. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out. Settling in now, Clint Frazier. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with 1 swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Frazier, a 25-year-old, playing up the middle in center field in this one, although he is most often considered a left fielder. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Grisham. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he is in there. So stepping in, Gio Urshela trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. All right, back to him on the mound. He'll send it on over to first, and a big out there as that keeps the runner anchored at third with 2 away now.
Batting it.
The first pitch on its way. Ready with the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready with the 1-2. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
This one's chopped to third. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Austin Nola, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nola stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Line to the right side, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he sends it on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
The first baseman.
So here's Jose Abreu as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 0-1 the count. From the stretch. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Here's Manny Machado now.
The third baseman, number 13.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Swing and a long drive. Deep. Going. It's gone.
The right fielder, number 4.
Here's Will Myers. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Count still at 1-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Now back.
1 out now in the San Diego third. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down. Into the box, Trent Grisham, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2 is in off the plate.
Boy, his pitch count is really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Javier Baez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And here's one that misses to the Friar shortstop. It's a ball and a strike.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
DeGrom is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Digging in, Gary Sanchez.
Leading off.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Gary.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
2 balls and a strike to count. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Nick Castellanos now. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. This is foul right side. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home gets him looking up around the letters. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the DH, Mitch Moreland. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Sliced hard on the ground. Torres scoops it up. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Austin
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Austin Nola. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Riding in once again, Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 2 with the runs scored so far. Now the pitch.
At the ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Lined into right, a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
The batter, the first baseman.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to get into this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Number 13.
From the belt, the pitch. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Grounded to short. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
The right fielder,
so here's Will Myers as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Looking to minimize the damage here. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Up with it, Sanchez. And the throw to first ends the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
The right fielder, number 99.
First delivery to him on the way. Aaron Judge will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Now batting,
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And that misses 1-1. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Standing in now, Clint Frazier, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 1-1 the count to Clint Frazier. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Drilled to first, taken in by Abreu. There's one on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
now batting.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
0-1's the count.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Hit hard towards center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Now batting.
At the plate, Luke Voigt, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez.
The left fielder.
Now here it comes.
Eloy Jimenez.
Ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Frazier is right there, 1 down. Digging in now for San Diego, Trent Grisham. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Fouled away. 5 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. And he falls behind 0-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out. And that brings up Javi Baez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
5 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Mitch Moreland would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Mitch Moreland is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball.
Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run.
Now batting. Austin Nola.
To the plate now, Austin Nola. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Weakly hit to third. Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Emilio Pagan, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Now the 2-0. The swing and a miss, strike 1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. High in the air out to center field. Back goes Grisham. He's there and records the first out. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. In for strike 2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. 1-0 the count. Now here it comes. A ball and a strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Full count now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. 7th pitch of the at bat coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting, the third baseman.
No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And right into the shift. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So striding in.
The first baseman.
Brusdar Graterol, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 48.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Here now the 2-2. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Judge is under it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And in steps Manny Machado. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one.
Manny Machado.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the alley in left center. Stanton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Stepping up to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 pitch on the way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
The 3-1. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Tatis ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. 2 away now in the Yankees' 6th. And that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. First pitch on its way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Will Myers, he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And right into the shift. Torres picks it up. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first. Now in the box, Eloy Jimenez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a hard liner to center field. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
The center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
Stepping in now, Trent Grisham. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Hit hard back up the middle. A play at the plate, and he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. Digging in, Javier Baez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations, it's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Going back is the center fielder to the track, and it's a home run. And he's running around them bases grinning like a possum eating a sweet tater.
Now that designated hitter.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
The 1-2.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Nola.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Austin Nola is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Gio Urshela.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Drew Pomeranz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. Digging in to try it again. Luke Voigt. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 3 to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Pomeranz is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Grisham calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the 2nd out. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. And that misses inside, 1-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. New inning set to get underway.
Leading off for the Padres, the 7th baseman, Fernando Tatis Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Fouled off. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Blake Trinan comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
For the New York Yankees, number 49.
At the plate now, Jose Abreu. Into center field, line drive base hit. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Jesus Christ. Oh
And
my.
they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
The third baseman, number 13.
In now, Manny Machado. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. So here's the cleanup hitter, Will Myers. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez. He singled his last time up. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some fork.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Nicholas Castellanos. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Rip toward the gap in right. Turning for second is Castellanos. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Gleyber Torres. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. A ball and no strikes. A bouncer to the left side, taken in by Machado. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. And their runners at the corners now. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
And 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something.
From the bottom of the TV.
Where else am I supposed to score?
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Standing in now for the Yankees.
He got a base hit because
and he does
drawn
so
out
2 gun in the
third.
inning, but with the
And my dude
bases loaded.
I was spamming circles.
First pitch of the at-bat on its
Who's
way.
Dodgers? Or not
And
Dodgers.
a ball 1-0.
Padres.
Bro, I threw a changeup right there, and he had a freaking 3-run ball.
Sneaks a fastball by him at
And
the
I threw a
letters. It's
slider in,
1-1.
and he freaking crushed it.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
No, it's not
Check
what I was
swing,
facing
but
you.
that's in there for
No,
strike
no,
3
Bro, you were
anyway.
literally
And the inning
saying
is
that
over.
this is dirt.
At the plate, Trent Grisham. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
I ain't cared if his
First
goddamn
pitch
you.
on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Fouled away. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
And And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth. Now batting, Javier Baez. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. And this is low, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Like, bro, that literally was aimed at the bottom and it went inside out.
High and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
I'm sorry, bro.
Next will be the designated hitter, Mitch Moreland, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Stanton has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Gio Urshela. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The shortstop, number 29.
Trevor Rosenthal, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Ball 1.
Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Luke Voigt started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
I got 2-1 to count.
The 2-1 home. On the ground to the left side. Baez has it. On to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now. The Yankees down to their final out. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The San Diego Padres led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Emilio Pagan gets the W on the mound. Jacob deGrom permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
11 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Yankees, 3 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.
stance against the Houston Texans last week. They only gave up 38 points. I like the Rams over the Seahawks. They really took it to a one-legged Kyler Murray last week. I have the Saints over the Bears. Sean Payton knows how to win playoff games. And I have the Washington football team over the Bucs. This offensive juggernaut will thrive against the Buccaneers. Then give me the Browns over the Colts. Titans over the Chiefs. Saints over the Rams. And the Washington football team over the Packers. If Chase Young wants Aaron Rodgers, he can have him too. It will be the Cleveland Browns versus the Washington football team in the Super Bowl. And the winner will be the Washington football team. You heard it here first. I have the Browns over the Steelers. I think Cleveland will come out hot after a commanding victory against the... What to do when the cops pat you down? Cops can only pat you down. They have a reasonable suspicion that you're involved in a crime or you're armed and dangerous. If the cop says, we cannot search you, repeat after me. No, officer, I do not consent to a search. They may still pat you down, but they can only search the outside of your clothing. They cannot reach in or squeeze your pockets unless they believe you had contraband or a weapon. If things aren't going your way, ask them if you're free to go. If they say no, you say, what to do when the cops pat you down? Cops can only pat you down if they have a reasonable suspicion that you're involved